Hey everybody, happy Friday. I just wanted to put up a quick video. I was talking with one of my clients the other day, and there's a book that we recommend a lot called Miracle Morning with Hal Elrod. And it's Hal had gone through a tough time in his life, and he studied all the great personal growth and development people and looked at the different habits that they talk about having in a day, and he put together a little system and a routine in order to have personal success in your life. Sometimes we talk about them in coaching as your power hour for work or the end of day power hour. There's different types of things that create habits and routines for your life to make sure that you're doing the things that are important. The Miracle Morning has a series of short events. Typically, it's done in an hour. I believe if you need to do it in 30 minutes just to get yourself used to it, that's possible as well. But this client was saying, does this really work? Why does this work? And is this just this fluffy personal growth and development stuff, or does this really make a difference? And so as we were talking about that, an illustration or analogy of a garden came to mind, and I wanted to share this with you just in case it's useful. So there's an analogy or an acronym called S.A.V.E.R.S that goes with this routine. So number one, the first thing that you do is silence, for S in S.A.V.E.R.S, silence, which is meditation. And meditation is simply calming and stilling your mind. There's a lot of great neuro research lately about how it grows the gray matter in your area or in your mind that really helps you to relax, to be calm, to be more centered, more focused. It opens up your frontal lobe so that you're able to have more ideas and less reactionary that happens when we're caught in our limbic system. So you need to kind of close out a lot of the junk that gets in our minds over a week, a day, whatever. If you think about your computer, and when you have tons of windows open, your computer is going to run slow. The same thing with our minds. If our minds are just packed with lots of things, or you get up in the morning and you've already got this long to-do list running, it's overwhelming and it's hard to really think about what you need to think about. And so meditation is a process of clearing. To me, in the garden analogy, this is weeding the weeds. If you have a plant, an intention, a goal, a desire to grow this sweet little plant, this little concept or idea, but your garden is full of weeds and full of all these thoughts and things going on, it's difficult for that thought to really grow and to germinate and be successful. Maybe it's not germinating, but just to grow, right? To grow up. So meditation is weeding. It is letting go of all those thoughts, letting yourself get very still, simple, quiet, and just practicing presence. The next is affirmations. So affirmations. And to me, that's like water. When you water your garden, when you water the plant, if you do not have positive things coming and nurturing your mind, your energy, your heart, your soul, then a lot of times the world wants to feed us a lot of negativity. Our own self feeds us a lot of negativity, what we're not good at, what we're failing at, how we didn't succeed at whatever. Those things can stand out to anyone, even a generally positive person. And so affirmations are really important to focus on, what am I trying to become? What do I desire to become? Who do I want to be? Do I want to be more loving? I want to be more patient. These are just natural things that every human being is going to wrestle and struggle with. So your affirmation allows you to come back to center, water and nurture yourself in who you desire to be. The next is V for visualization. And visualization, to me, in the garden analogy, is like miracle grow. Because visualization, again, into the neuroscience, there is, again, a growing body of work that when you're visualizing, your subconscious doesn't actually know when you're thinking about something positive or negative, when that experience is real or just made up in your mind. So when you visualize something, so you visualize your day being successful, you visualize yourself working out if your goal was to work out today, you visualize yourself doing that tough task that you've been avoiding or procrastinating. When you visualize something, you are actually telling your subconscious that you can do that, and your subconscious starts to believe and work into that, and you are more likely to accomplish that object or that item when you're doing visualizations. And a lot of people just miss that. They think it's silly, fluffy, unnecessary. So if you can do your visualizations, again, your mind and your body begin to work with you. So that's Miracle Grow for your plant. It's going to make that happen even faster. The next is exercise. And exercise to me is a grounding foundational thing. To me, exercise gets the toxins and whatever that's in our body. It gives us energy. It fuels our mind with chemicals and endorphins that are very healthy for us. And in the garden analogy, to me, this is like loosening the soil. If your plant is trying to dig in and root and you're getting those weeds out, when you loosen that soil and you have that good foundation, your plant is going to be able to flourish. And when your body is healthy, your heart and your mind is also able to flourish. So that's exercise for the E. The next is reading. To me, reading is very important because how are you fueling your mind? Where are you getting new ideas? Where are the thought leaders in your life? Who is inspiring you with new concepts and ideas, challenging you, challenging your thinking? This is reading. So grow, that's like the sun is allowing this plant to grow with new ideas, new concepts, so that it also can flourish. So reading is very important, something that's inspiring and uplifting and challenges you. And then the last one is scribing, which is writing and just writing down. To me, scribing doesn't always have to be about action, but for me, it's about action, the so what, now what factor. So now I've cleared my mind. I have focused on what my desires and intentions are. I have visualized success and me in action. My body has gotten engaged and is alive and ready to go. I've been inspired with new ideas. And then to me, scribing is writing what I learned. What am I realizing? What are my intentions? What are the activities? What am I going to do? Wow, those carrots are almost ready. It's time to go buy new seeds. So I'm going to write about that, right? So scribing is like, what's the action? What am I going to do? So in the garden analogy, it's just kind of the game plan. What is your next game plan for the garden? What do you have to do next? And scribing is the last part of the Miracle Morning cycle around writing what you're learning, writing what you're observing, noticing, seeing, and things like that. So it's really being in action. A lot of times with these habits, when people just think about them, but you're not in action, obviously you're not going to see the results from that. So this whole process tees you up for a great day. The other example that we used that was kind of fun, he is a volleyball coach, and I used to play volleyball. And to me, by doing this, you are giving yourself a great set. That hitter, you know, yourself, you could still hit it in the net. You could make a kill. You could make a good hit. It doesn't guarantee your success, but it sets you up for success. And without a great set, the opportunity to make a kill is much, much lower. So doing the Miracle Morning, and for me, I often actually do it at night. I know Hal talks about getting up in the morning. That could be a whole nother video. But to me, the most important thing is, are you doing these daily habits? And these simple little steps in this sweet little package helps to make it really simple, really turnkey, and sets you up for a fantastic day, week, whatever it is. So keep those goals and intentions in front of you. Set yourself up for success by doing some routines and systems like this. And we'll see you later.